package that arrived a few weeks ago at the Sandy Hook Volunteer Fire and Rescue Headquarters has put some closure on something that started a few months back with an email out of Canada. The package came from a fire department in Belleville, Ontario, and included an old firefighter's jacket dating back to the 1950s and a helmet that was even older. Both have Sandy Hook labels on them, and both seem to have found their way back home. An email arrived last November from the Belleville Fire Department, who received the items from a woman whose husband had been a volunteer firefighter in Portland, Oregon. After he died, his wife didn't want the items to gather dust, so she donated them to her hometown fire department in Belleville. The coat is very lightweight, a far cry from the turnout gear worn by today's firefighters, and stacked across the shoulder area are the words Sandy Hook and Strano, indicating the name of the fire company and person who was assigned the gear. Mike Lucas, a life member and past chief at Sandy Hook, is pretty sure the jacket belongs to his nephew Roger Strano, one of Sandy Hook's first fire deputies. A label inside the jacket identifies the maker as the Globe Manufacturing Company of Pittsfield, New Hampshire, and the helmet was built by Cairns Brothers. That company, which is still in business, identified the helmet as dating back to 1949 by tracking the model number on the label. Fire Company Secretary Karen Halstead has been the lead person involved in tracking the wayward gear and the litany of its interim owners. She said the most likely scenario is that when Sandy Hook decommissioned some of its older equipment, Mr. Strano's coat and the helmet were among the items that were donated to another fire company. One mystery continues, however, and that is, how did these two pieces of gear find their way to Canada in the first place? The fire company may never solve this mystery of how some of its gear made it above the U.S.-Canada border, but its members are thrilled to see the items now, and they'll be putting them into a permanent collection.